Home Alone. 1990 isn't just a Christmas classic, it's a timeless piece of movie magic that shaped generations. From the clever little boy Kevin McCallister to the unforgettable burglars Harry and Marv, every character left a lasting mark on audiences worldwide. But have you ever wondered what happened to the cast after all these years? Some went on to build incredible Hollywood careers, others found new creative paths, and a few have sadly left us, yet their legacy lives on every holiday season. Join us as we look back at the Home Alone cast then and now, exploring how the stars of this beloved comedy have changed over the decades. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if this movie was part of your childhood. Macaulay Culkin portrayed Kevin McCallister in Home Alone 1990 when he was just 10 years old, instantly becoming one of the most recognizable child stars of the 1990s. Kevin, the mischievous yet endearing youngest son of the McCallister family, is accidentally left behind when his large family leaves for Paris during Christmas. At first, he revels in the freedom of having the house to himself, eating forbidden junk food and watching violent movies. However, when he realizes that two burglars plan to rob his home, Kevin transforms from a carefree kid into a clever strategist. Using his quick thinking and endless creativity, he constructs elaborate traps that leave the thieves battered, humiliated, and defeated. Kevin's journey is both hilarious and heartwarming, a tale of self-reliance, bravery, and rediscovered family love. Culkin's magnetic charm and expressive acting made Kevin an enduring symbol of childhood adventure. After Home Alone, Culkin starred in My Girl, 1991, The Good Son, 1993, and Richie Rich, 1994, before stepping back from Hollywood. In later years, he returned to acting, appearing in American Horror Story double feature 2021. Off-screen, he married actress Brenda Song, and together they have 2 children. As of 2025, Macaulay Culkin is 45 years old and continues to be celebrated as a beloved icon of 1990s cinema and family entertainment. John Hughes portrayed Peter McCallister in Home Alone 1990 when he was 44 years old, playing the caring yet somewhat distracted father of Kevin. Peter is a successful Chicago businessman whose busy lifestyle contributes to the chaos that causes his family to forget Kevin during their frantic holiday departure. Though he spends most of the film trying desperately to return home, his role embodies the emotional backbone of the story, a reminder of the importance of family unity and forgiveness. Hurd's calm, relatable presence balanced the film's wild energy, grounding the comedy with genuine heart. Beyond Home Alone, Hurd had a prolific career spanning film and television, with standout roles in Big 1988, Awakenings 1990, The Pelican Brief 1993, and The Sopranos 1999-2004. He received an Emmy nomination for his guest role as Detective Vin Makazian on The Sopranos, showcasing his dramatic range. In his personal life, Hurd was married 3 times and had 3 children. John Hurd passed away on July 21, 2017, at the age of 71, due to cardiac arrest, leaving behind a legacy of nuanced and heartfelt performances across decades of American cinema. Joe Pesci took on the role of Harry Lime in Home Alone 1990, when he was 47 years old, bringing his signature mix of intensity and humor to the conniving burglar. Harry, a quick-tempered and cunning thief, leads the wet bandits alongside his dim-witted partner Marv. He prides himself on his supposed intelligence and professionalism, yet repeatedly falls victim to Kevin McCallister's sadistically clever traps, slipping on icy steps, getting torched by blowtorches, and being endlessly outsmarted by a child. Despite his criminal intent, Harry's exaggerated reactions and comic timing make him more funny than frightening, adding balance to the movie's tone of family-friendly chaos. Pesci's role as Harry was a drastic shift from his usual tough guy image, showing his range beyond the violent worlds of Goodfellas and Raging Bull. Outside Home Alone, he became one of cinema's legends, winning an Academy Award for Goodfellas 1990 and earning further acclaim for Casino, 1995, Lethal Weapon 4, 1998, and The Irishman 2019. Known for his private nature, Pesci has 1 daughter from a previous relationship and lives quietly in New Jersey. As of 2025, Joe Pesci is 82 years old and remains admired as one of Hollywood's most distinctive and versatile actors. Catherine O'Hara portrayed Kate McCallister in Home Alone, 1990, when she was 36 years old, giving life to the loving yet frazzled mother whose desperate journey to reunite with her son became one of the film's emotional cores. Kate is caring, intelligent, and fiercely protective, but her momentary oversight forgetting Kevin during the Christmas rush haunts her throughout the story. Her determination to return home, going as far as trading everything for a seat on a flight and hitching a ride with a polka band, shows the depth of her maternal love. O'Hara's heartfelt performance captured both the humor and heartache of the film, making her a fan favorite. Outside of Home Alone, O'Hara built a remarkable career in comedy and television, starring in Beetlejuice 1988, Waiting for Guffman, 1996, and the critically acclaimed series Schitt's Creek, 2015-2020, which earned her multiple Emmy Awards. Known for her versatility, she is celebrated as one of Canada's greatest comedic talents. O'Hara has been married to production designer Beau Welch since 1992, and they share 2 sons. As of 2025, Catherine O'Hara is 71 years old and continues to shine as one of the most respected and beloved actresses in film and television. Daniel Stern portrayed Marv Merchants in Home Alone 1990 when he was 33 years old, delivering a hilarious and unforgettable performance as the clumsy half of the Wet Bandits. Marv is tall, dim-witted, and overly enthusiastic about their criminal plans, often turning minor mistakes into disasters. His partnership with Harry is a constant source of slapstick comedy, as Marv's childlike curiosity and endless bad luck make him the perfect target for Kevin's elaborate traps. Whether stepping on Christmas ornaments or being struck by paint cans, his over-the-top screams and wild expressions became legendary moments of holiday comedy. Stern's impeccable physical comedy gave Home Alone much of its enduring charm. Beyond the film, he found success as the narrator of The Wonder Years. 1988-1993 starred in City Slickers, 1991 and its sequel, and even directed several films and TV episodes. Away from the screen, he has been married to Laura Matos since 1980, and they share 3 children. Stern is also known for his environmental activism and passion for sculpture. As of 2025, Daniel Stern is 68 years old and continues to be admired for his humor artistry and lasting impact on American comedy. Devin Ratray portrayed Buzz McCallister in Home Alone 1990 when he was 13 years old, delivering a pitch-perfect performance as the quintessential obnoxious older brother. Buzz is loud, arrogant, and hilariously self-centered, constantly taunting Kevin and boasting about his possessions, particularly his pet tarantula. His bullying and teasing add comic realism to the McCallister family dynamic, making him both an antagonist and a source of laughter. Ratray's physical humor, exaggerated expressions, and comedic timing turned Buzz into an unforgettable character who embodied every younger sibling's nightmare. In Home Alone 2, Lost in New York 1992, he reprised his role with even more wit and bravado. Outside of the franchise, Ratray developed a rich acting career, appearing in Nebraska, 2013, Blue Ruin 2013, The Tick 2017, and Hustlers 2019. He also explored music and independent filmmaking, earning respect for his versatility as a performer. Off-screen, he has maintained a relatively private life while continuing to appear in both television and film. As of 2025, Devin Ratray is 48 years old and remains a familiar face to audiences who grew up laughing at his unforgettable portrayal of Buzz McCallister. Roberts Blossom portrayed Old Man Marley in Home Alone 1990 at 66 years old, delivering one of the film's most touching performances. Initially seen as a mysterious and frightening neighbor, Marley is surrounded by urban legend, rumored by local kids to have murdered his family. However, as the story unfolds, Marley is revealed to be a lonely, misunderstood widower, estranged from his son. His heartfelt conversation with Kevin in the church scene becomes one of the movie's emotional highlights, symbolizing forgiveness and reconciliation. In the end, Marley's act of saving Kevin from the burglars redefines him as a guardian, rather than a ghostly figure completing his redemption arc. Outside of the film, Roberts Blossom was a respected character actor and poet, known for roles in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, 1977 Christine 1983, and Escape from Alcatraz 1979. His career reflected quiet strength and depth, often portraying eccentric or soulful characters. Blossom lived a private life after retiring from acting. He passed away on July 8, 2011 at the age of 87 from natural causes, remembered fondly for bringing warmth and humanity to every role he played. Hilary Wolf portrayed Megan McCallister in Home Alone 1990 when she was 13 years old, capturing the authentic voice of a teenage sister in a chaotic family household. Megan, Kevin's quick-tongued and sometimes dismissive older sister, embodies the classic mix of sibling rivalry and affection that defines the McCallisters' family dynamic. With her sarcastic remarks, exasperated sighs, and cutting humor, she perfectly reflects the teenage perspective in a house full of noise and confusion. Though her role is relatively small, she adds texture and believability to the story, showing that Home Alone isn't just about slapstick traps, it's about family imperfection and love. Hilary Wolf's natural performance made her memorable among the large cast of relatives. After a handful of acting roles in films like Big Girls Don't Cry, They Get Even 1992, and Home Alone 2 Lost in New York 1992, Wolf stepped away from Hollywood to focus on athletics. Remarkably, she became a professional judoka, representing the United States at both the 1996 Atlanta and 2000 Sydney Olympic Games. She later married Chris Saba, a fellow judoka, and together they have children. As of 2025, Hilary Wolf is 48 years old and is admired for her rare journey from child actress to two-time Olympian balancing fame, discipline, and family life with grace. Angela Goethals portrayed Linny McCallister in Home Alone 1990 when she was 13 years old, bringing an authentic teenage energy to the role of Kevin's sarcastic older sister. Linny, with her sharp tongue and classic adolescent impatience, represents the typical sibling dynamic within the large McCallister household. She constantly mocks Kevin and dismisses his worries, especially in the chaotic pre-flight scenes that set the tone for the family's dysfunction. Although her screen time is brief, Linny helps establish the film's sense of realism, capturing the humor and tension of a crowded family holiday. Goethal's natural delivery and expressive timing made her memorable even among a large ensemble cast. Beyond Home Alone, she pursued a steady acting career in both film and television, appearing in Jerry Maguire 1996, 24 2003, Spanglish 2004, and Royal Pains 2011. A Vassar College graduate, she also appeared in several stage productions, balancing her passion for performing with her academic interests. In her personal life, she is married to Russell Soter, and they share one daughter. As of 2025, Angela Goethals is 48 years old and continues to be remembered fondly for her role as Linny, a character that perfectly captured the essence of sibling rivalry in one of cinema's most beloved holiday classics. Larry Hankin played Officer Balzac in Home Alone 1990 when he was 53 years old, bringing his trademark dry humor to the role of the uninterested police officer who half-heartedly responds to Kate McCallister's frantic call about her missing son. Though appearing in only a few scenes, Hankin turned the moment into an unforgettable one, perfectly embodying bureaucratic apathy and adding a layer of satirical realism to the film's tone. His comedic detachment contrasts sharply with the McCallisters' panic, amplifying both the humor and frustration of the situation. Hankin's ability to make a lasting impact in brief roles became a hallmark of his career. Over the decades, he has appeared in an astonishing range of films and shows, including Escape from Alcatraz 1979, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles 1987, Billy Madison 1995, and iconic TV series like Friends, where he played Mr. Heckles in Breaking Bad as the junkyard owner Old Joe. Beyond acting, Hankin is an accomplished writer, painter, and filmmaker known for his wit and introspection. As of 2025, Larry Hankin is 87 years old and remains active in the arts, celebrated as one of Hollywood's most enduring and versatile character actors, whose talent has quietly shaped generations of comedy and drama. Gerry Bamman played Uncle Frank McCallister in Home Alone 1990 when he was 49 years old, portraying the stingy, sarcastic, and unapologetically rude brother of Peter. Uncle Frank serves as the film's comic embodiment of adult selfishness, always complaining, freeloading, and belittling others while contributing little himself. His exaggerated cheapness and dismissive attitude toward Kevin add humor to the chaotic family scenes, while his obliviousness contrasts with the emotional warmth of the movie's core. Bamman's deadpan delivery and perfect comedic timing made Uncle Frank a standout secondary character, embodying a type of relative everyone recognizes during holiday gatherings. Outside of Home Alone and its sequel, Bamman enjoyed a respected acting career across film, television, and stage, appearing in The Bodyguard, 1992 Runaway Jury 2003, Law & Order 1990, 2009, and numerous Broadway productions. A graduate of Columbia University and the University of New Mexico, he is also an accomplished playwright and teacher. Bamman has been married to playwright Emily Mann, with whom he has one son. As of 2025, Gerry Bamman is 84 years old and remains admired for his sharp wit, theatrical skill, and memorable role as the infamously cheap Uncle Frank. Kristin Minter played Heather McCallister in Home Alone 1990 when she was 25 years old, embodying the calm, slightly aloof cousin who tries to keep her composure amid the McCallister family's pre-vacation frenzy. Her natural charm and understated performance balance the chaos, helping portray the film's bustling household as both relatable and endearing. Although Heather doesn't have as many lines as some of the younger characters, her presence helped ground the family dynamic with a mature, composed energy. Following her Home Alone appearance, Minter continued acting steadily throughout the 1990s and 2000s. She became widely recognized for her recurring role as Rachel McLeod in Highlander the series, and as Miranda Randy Franczak, a nurse in the hit medical drama ER 1995-2003. Minter also appeared in films like Cool as Ice 1991, The Apostate 2000, and Dead in 5 Heartbeats 2013, showcasing her versatility across genres. Off-screen, she is admired for her dedication to animal rescue and her advocacy for independent filmmaking. As of 2025, Kristin Minter is 59 years old and remains a respected actress known for her longevity, kindness, and quiet impact on both television and film. John Candy portrayed Gus Polinski in Home Alone 1990 at 39 years old, turning what was originally a small cameo into one of the film's most memorable and touching performances. Gus, known as the Polka King of the Midwest, is the jovial bandleader who offers Kate McCallister a ride home in her desperate effort to reunite with her son. With his affable smile, compassionate nature, and easygoing humor, Candy infused the role with warmth and humanity, transforming a brief scene into a heartfelt highlight of the movie. His improvised dialogue and genuine chemistry with Catherine O'Hara added layers of authenticity that helped define Home Alone's emotional depth. Beyond this beloved appearance, Candy was a true legend of comedy known for films like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. 1987, Uncle Buck 1989, Cool Runnings 1993, and Spaceballs 1987. A longtime member of Toronto's Second City comedy troupe, he was beloved for his generosity, humility, and ability to make audiences laugh while touching their hearts. Tragically, John Candy passed away on March 4, 1994 at the age of 43 due to a heart attack while filming Wagons East. His loss left a deep void in Hollywood, but his legacy as one of the kindest and most genuine comedians of his generation continues to inspire both fans and fellow actors. Kieran Culkin portrayed Fuller McCallister in Home Alone 1990 when he was just 8 years old, delivering an adorably mischievous performance that fans still remember fondly. Fuller, the bedwetting cousin with oversized glasses and a permanent grin, became a fan favorite despite having only a few lines. His innocent yet cheeky expressions and the infamous drinking too much Pepsi moment added lighthearted humor to the film's family scenes. As the real-life younger brother of Macaulay Culkin, Kieran's charm and comedic timing made him stand out even in a small role. He reprised his part in Home Alone 2: Lost in New York, 1992, before continuing to grow as a serious actor. Kieran went on to earn widespread critical acclaim for his nuanced performance as Roman Roy in HBO's Succession 2018-2023, winning a Golden Globe and receiving multiple Emmy nominations for his darkly witty portrayal of a morally conflicted media heir. His other notable credits include Igby Goes Down, 2002, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, 2010, and Father of the Bride, 1991. Off-screen, Kieran married Jazz Charton in 2013, and together they have 2 children. As of 2025, Kieran Culkin is 43 years old and continues to be recognized as one of the most talented and distinctive actors of his generation. Michael C. Maronna portrayed Jeff McCallister in Home Alone 1990 when he was just 13 years old, playing one of Kevin's mischievous older brothers whose teasing and sibling banter added authenticity to the film's chaotic family dynamic. With his trademark red hair and wry humor, Jeff epitomized the typical 90s older brother sarcastic, yet secretly protective. His playful remarks and casual attitude toward Kevin contributed to the humor and realism that made the McCallisters feel like a real family. Maronna reprised his role in Home Alone 2 Lost in New York 1992, further cementing his place in fans' hearts. Beyond the Home Alone series, he gained recognition as Big Pete in Nickelodeon's cult classic The Adventures of Pete and Pete, 1993-1996, where he captured the awkwardness and wonder of suburban adolescence. Later, he appeared in films like Slackers 2002 and 40 Days and 40 Nights 2002, and transitioned into a successful behind-the-scenes career as an electrician in film and television production. Along with co-star Danny Tamborelli, he co-hosts The Adventures of Danny and Mike, a nostalgic podcast that reconnects fans with 90s pop culture. As of 2025, Michael C. Maronna is 48 years old and continues to be celebrated as both a beloved child actor and a creative force in the entertainment industry. Danny Warhol portrayed the pizza boy in Home Alone, 1990, when he was 18 years old, creating one of the most instantly recognizable and endlessly quoted scenes in the entire film. As the nervous delivery driver for Little Nero's Pizza, Warhol's character unknowingly becomes part of Kevin's hilarious scheme to protect his home. His wide-eyed confusion and growing panic when hearing the movie audio, "Keep the change, you filthy animal," made audiences roar with laughter and solidified the moment as a Christmas comedy classic. Though his appearance lasted only minutes, his impeccable comedic timing and expressive reactions elevated a simple gag into cinematic legend. After Home Alone, Danny Warhol took on various small roles in film and television, before shifting his focus toward writing, producing, and community theater projects. He became involved in local arts initiatives, mentoring younger performers and occasionally attending fan conventions celebrating Home Alone's legacy. Known for his modesty and warm humor, Warhol enjoys reflecting on how his brief role became such a beloved part of pop culture history. As of 2025, Danny Warhol is 53 years old and continues to be fondly remembered by fans worldwide for his hilarious performance as the unsuspecting pizza boy who became an icon of holiday movie nostalgia. Diana Rein portrayed Sandra McCallister in Home Alone 1990 when she was only 12 years old, bringing a bright and believable energy to one of Kevin's many cousins in the massive McCallister family. Though her role was small, she helped complete the authentic picture of a noisy, lovable, and occasionally overwhelming extended family preparing for the holidays. Rein's expressive eyes and natural reactions made her a convincing young family member amid the hectic, comedic backdrop. After her early acting debut, Diana Rein shifted her creative focus toward music, developing a successful career as a blues rock guitarist, singer, and songwriter. Often called the six-string siren, she has released acclaimed albums such as Long Road 2016 and Queen of My Castle 2019, blending soulful vocals with powerful guitar work. Her artistry reflects both emotional depth and technical brilliance, earning her a dedicated fan base in the indie blues scene. Rein continues to perform, write, and inspire through her music, celebrating artistic independence and self-expression. As of 2025, Diana Rein is 47 years old and is recognized not only as a former child actress, but also as a gifted modern blues musician, whose talent bridges film and music with creativity and grace. Bill Irwin appeared in Home Alone 1990 as the man in the airport when he was 75 years old, contributing a touch of classic Hollywood charm to the film's frantic airport sequence. His brief but expressive role helped capture the overwhelming chaos of holiday travel as the McCallisters rushed to catch their flight to Paris. A veteran of film and television, Irwin's presence lent an extra layer of warmth and authenticity to the ensemble. Over his illustrious 6-decade career, Irwin appeared in more than 250 television shows and films, including memorable performances in Seinfeld, for which he earned an Emmy nomination. Somewhere in Time, 1980, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, 1987, and Dennis the Menace, 1993. Trained in theater and a graduate of the University of Texas, he was also a talented writer and visual artist. His dignified professionalism made him one of Hollywood's most beloved character actors, consistently admired by peers for his kindness and wit. Bill Irwin passed away on December 29, 2010, at the age of 96, leaving behind a lasting imprint on generations of audiences who cherished his humanity and humor. Senta Moses portrayed Tracy McCallister in Home Alone 1990 when she was 17 years old, bringing an energetic and slightly exasperated teen spirit to the bustling McCallister household. Tracy, one of Kevin's many cousins, stands out for her quick remarks and authentic reactions amid the family's frantic holiday preparations. Though her role was supporting Moses contributed to the film's warm, chaotic atmosphere that made the McCallisters feel like a genuine extended family. She reprised her role in Home Alone 2: Lost in New York, 1992, further endearing herself to fans. Beyond the franchise, Senta Moses built a steady and diverse acting career spanning over 3 decades. She appeared in popular shows such as My So-Called Life, 1994 Beekman's World 1992-1997, Chicago Med 2017, and NCIS Los Angeles 2019, as well as in films like Tenure 2008 and Dante's Peak 1997. Known for her intelligence and versatility, she has also worked in voice acting and production. Off-screen, Moses is admired for her philanthropy and her commitment to supporting animal rescue causes. As of 2025, Senta Moses is 52 years old and remains a respected figure in television, remembered fondly for helping bring the Home Alone family to life. Hope Davis portrayed the French ticket agent in Home Alone 1990 when she was 26 years old, offering warmth and empathy in her brief appearance as the airline employee assisting Kate McCallister during her desperate attempt to return to Chicago. Though her role was small, Davis infused it with authenticity and subtle emotion, reflecting her emerging gift for bringing realism to even minor parts. Her gentle demeanor and sincerity stood out amid the film's comedic chaos. Following her debut in Home Alone, Davis built an extraordinary career across film, stage, and television. She delivered acclaimed performances in About Schmidt, 2002, American Splendor, 2003, The Secret Lives of Dentists, 2002, and The Weatherman, 2005, earning critical praise for her intelligence and emotional depth. She also shined in television dramas such as In Treatment, 2009, Your Honor, 2020, 2023, and Asteroid City, 2023. Nominated for both Golden Globe and Emmy Awards, Davis is celebrated as one of the most refined and versatile actresses of her generation. Off-screen, she has been married to actor and musician John Patrick Walker since 2000, and they share 2 daughters. As of 2025, Hope Davis is 61 years old and continues to inspire with her elegant sophistication and powerful screen presence. Gerry Becker portrayed Officer Number 1 in Home Alone 1990 when he was 39 years old, playing one of the local police officers tasked with checking on the McCallister home after Kevin's family realizes he's been left behind. Though his role was small, Becker brought credibility and a sense of calm professionalism to the film's early scenes, grounding the comedy with realism. His portrayal of the slightly disinterested yet dutiful officer captured the mix of bureaucracy and confusion that perfectly matched the film's humorous tone. Becker's performance reflected his background as a stage-trained actor known for nuance and naturalism. Beyond Home Alone, he built a strong career in television and film, with standout roles in Donnie Brasco, 1997, Erin Brockovich, 2000, Man on the Moon, 1999, and Spider-Man 2002. He was admired for his ability to elevate supporting parts into memorable characters, often playing men of quiet authority or integrity. Off-screen, he was known as a kind mentor and respected member of the New York theater community. Gerry Becker passed away on April 13, 2019, at the age of 68, leaving behind a legacy of dedication to the craft of acting and deep respect from colleagues and fans alike. Who is your favorite character from Home Alone? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community.